Namibia just cancelled visa-free entry for over 30 powerful countries, including United States of America and UK, the United Kingdom. Some call it risky, others call it revolutionary. But here is the big question. Is Africa finally taking a stand?
Welcome to Nexus TV, your home for authentic information from the world of sports. Enjoy unmatched entertainment, education, and information only on Nexus TV, your home for multi-purpose content. Subscribe now and stay informed. This is Nexus TV.
How Africa is being led and how Africa is being perceived. Africa as a continent and African as a people. How we are perceived internationally on the global stage. How each action of our leaders are interpreted. One of those is when our leaders make some move that benefits Africa, it's corruption. There are corrupt leaders everywhere, not just Africa. Everywhere in the world. In United States of America, there are corrupt leaders. In Germany, there are corrupt leaders. In UK, there are corrupt leaders. In Nigeria, there are corrupt leaders. Anywhere you go in this life, there are corrupt leaders. That was why we were told that Lucifer was sent from heaven to the earth, was sent down by Angel Gabriel. It's because of the corruption. He began to act funny in heaven. So they had to send him away from that palace, from that kingdom. So in this world, wherever you go, there are corrupt leaders. But the perception of Africans and how we are seen, how we are treated, how our people in diaspora are treated, sometimes can be linked to the action and the inactions of our leaders. One of those is what this president has done. President Nandi of Namibia cancelled the free entry to Namibia. What it means is that over 30 countries, including the United States of America and the UK, will no longer have free access to Namibia. You can no longer come to Namibia without visa. What it means is that before you fly that beautiful plane from your beautiful country into this part of Africa called Namibia, you will have to go through that visa process, that rigorous visa process that we used to go through before traveling to UK, that Nigerians and other Africans have not gone to Europe before. You used to go through before flying or before traveling to Europe. What these people has done is that if you listen to the concern of the government, that is me paraphrasing now, the government said that if the citizens of Namibia will require to get visa before traveling to Europe, the citizens of those countries too should do the same. Most of those European countries that this policy is going to be affecting, including Germany, France, United States of America, and United Kingdom, before now, come to Namibia for tourists, without visa. And they stay 90 days, that is close to 3 months, 90 days, before their stay can be expired, can be tagged illegal. But now, the game has changed. Even if you are coming to stay 2 days in Namibia now, what it means is that you will need to click that little button on your phone to get your visa, or you fly to Namibia border and get your visa before you cross the border, cross into Namibia. No problem. However you want to get to the border, if you cannot process it online, you can come to the border and then you go into the country. But here is one thing. It's not even as difficult as other European countries visa can be, because look at it, it's just $90 to process this visa from anywhere in the world. You can do it online, you can do it at the border, just as I said. Sorry, $70 for African countries and $90 for non-African countries. It's not too much. They are not asking too much. What this really means, according to me, this is my interpretation. What Namibia government is trying to do, what they're trying to do is that they just want that respect on their name, that fair treatment. You understand? Because you see that other African in diaspora, Namibians, Ghanaians, Egyptians, South Africans, Congolese, how they are treated is something we can say that it's not quite so fair, because we even see the new policy now that those Africans that are living in US will be deported. Those that are in those countries illegally will be deported back to their countries. And the process has begun long time ago. Since Donald Trump took office, that oath of office, the process began. He had already signed it. So they are going to be deported back to their country. If you have a brother in America that followed desert to America and has not done his paper up until now, okay, please be ready to have an August visitor very soon. You are going to have an August visitor. He will be deported. And in the case of Namibia, there's a rumor flying that Namibian government had already put in place to fly out over 500 people who are living in Namibia illegally, that is without visa. There is a debunk now that those things, that information are not true. So don't think that government had already put in place those arrangements to fly people out of their country because they are staying there illegally. No, nothing like that is happening. But from April 1st, the government had already started this policy. The policy is already in place. So if you are flying from Nigeria to Namibia now, please make sure you are going to pay $70. $70 or 1,200 Namibian dollars. I don't know how much equivalent to Naira, so you can do your mathematics. So if you are traveling out to those countries, you know that you are going to be paying that money and it's not going to be difficult. Namibian, congratulations to you guys. You've set an example. Uganda did the same thing, almost the same thing recently, where they changed their visa rule that each UK citizen that is flying to Uganda and US citizen flying to Uganda will have to come through visa. But any African countries moving from African countries to Uganda, you don't need visa to go to Uganda. All you have to do is pack your bags. Make sure you are going there on a legal note, not illegal activities. And you remember what when ECOWAS countries like Mali, Burkina Faso were resisting against foreign interference in their internal activities. You know, when you begin to make this thing, this Western government, they like prognosing very well. They will be prognosing. They will want to know what is happening. This is a time for African government to be government. You understand? To be the government that lead the people, that hear what the people say, that speak the voice of the people. It's not even up to a month yet. Barely 1 month safe in office, and he had made one bold move that most African presidents will not be able to do. We have only 4 African countries who can boldly push this kind of who we can say have this kind of confidence to do whatever they want to do. Ghana president is a no-go man. Burkina Faso, you cannot touch them. Rwanda, very strong, very strong. So you know, this Namibian policy is not just about tourism. This is about dignity, equity, and global respect. It's about equity, dignity, and global respect. Africans are not respected globally. Let's call a spade a spade. Africans are not respected globally. So these people are trying to set an example here. Okay, so you see, it is what it is. But Africa is moving. This is a big move by Namibian. Congratulations to Namibian for this big move. This is what a leader is supposed to be. This is how leadership should be. You speak for the people. And if you see this, what the Namibian government says that if your country requires Namibians to apply for a visa, then your citizens must do the same. Do you not see the government is for the people and it's of the people and it's by the people? I don't know. I am twisting it up and down right now. So the Namibian government, kudos to you guys. You've made a very huge move that many countries in Africa will not be able to do. So congratulations. And let's see how this whole thing turns out, because so many people will criticize, so many people will attack, so many people will defend. Before I go, I would like to ask you some questions, right? Is this the beginning of a new Africa? One that demands equal rights, equal rules, and equal respect? Namibia may have just lit the spark, but here is the big question. Will other African countries follow? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now. This is Debunked. My name is Solomon, and see you soon.